Hey guys, welcome back to Active Body, Clear Mind. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do correct RDL form. So I see a lot of people doing poor form at the gym and on Instagram, and it can cause a lot of serious injuries in your lower back if you're not doing it properly. I found the best way to start with people who are doing it for the first time is using dumbbells. One, you can control the weight a little bit more, and two, having two separate things is a little bit more natural of a hand position for most people, having your hands at your sides rather than way out in front with one, which also brings your pecs farther forward and doesn't engage those lats as much, pulling that back. You want to make sure that your knees aren't locked. You'll see a lot of people having locked knees and just going straight like that. Another thing you'll see is some people will bend their knees, come down like this, and come back up. That's pretty much a squat. So all you want to do is you want to make sure your shoulders are back, locked into place. Your feet should be about hip width apart, not too wide, also not too narrow. You want your knees locked at a soft bend. So that means this. My knee is not going to change. It's not going to get any more of a bend in it, and it's not going to get any straighter. So my knees are locked. Now the only motion I am doing is my hips are going to move back. So just like this. And then you're going to come up. First, practice without weight. I'd put your hands behind your head just so you don't have anything else. And you can focus really well on moving that butt back. So soft knees, pushing that butt back, trying to reach that wall behind me, or trying to sit in that chair. As soon as I feel my hamstrings tighten, I'm going to stop. That is as deep as I'm going to go. So I see some people say, you have to go to your knees, you have to go to your shins, you have to go to the floor. None of that is true. It's different from person to person. If your hamstrings are tight, you're not going to be able to go as deep into the RDL as some other people. But as you practice and your hamstrings get more used to it and you get a bit more flexible with that weight, you'll be able to go deeper. Because notice, as soon as my hamstrings run out of room, where does it come from? My back. My back starts to bend, and that's where you get a lot of low back pain. Is people are trying to go too far, or they're not moving their hips back like this, and they're just coming forward like this, and that's all in the back. It's not anything in the hamstrings or anything in the glutes. And you really want to emphasize, tell them, squeeze those glutes, squeeze those hamstrings on the way up. So with dumbbells, it should look like this. Soft knees. I'm going to push my butt all the way back. Hamstrings stop. So I'm going to come right back up. Notice how I reset my legs every time to get that full movement. I'm not locking my knees out like this at the top, but I'm keeping them at a nice, comfortable position as if you were standing. Then I'm going to soft lock my knees again. Come back down and all the way up. What you should not do is come down, up, and down. That's more of an RDL pulse style where you have constant contraction the whole entire time. We want to stand straight up to turn our hamstrings off for a second before we turn them back on the way down. And with weights, this is how it will look if you put stress on your back. You're going to come down, my hamstrings stop, but I'm going to keep going. Look at the angle of my back. It's pointing down. There, all in the hamstrings. I hope this helps, and I hope this cleared some things up for you in regards to RDL form. If you have any questions, please let me know. DM me, drop a comment down below. Thanks for watching. I really hope this helps.